welcome back everyone to Game 3 and Part 2 and what I expect to be the conclusion of a replay between ToD and Remind here on Lost Temple. ToD currently does have an expansion up, but Remind does have hero advantage and now creeping out the Fountain of Health, so may get to level 3 on that Shadow Hunter. We have a single bestiary, a proxy bestiary being built to the south, and the Archmage is now currently sitting at level 3, now pushing to the north. Mountain King should be being trained. Mountain King's going to pop out in just a moment. And more militia heading out to the north for possible expansion. Remind, being one step ahead, Remind, knowing that ToD likes to expand, is going to go ahead and check out this expansion and as opposed to the top right-hand corner expansion. And the Archmage should get to level 4 at this point. Mountain King is being brought out, and Shadow Hunter is currently sitting at level 3. So nice play from the Shadow Hunter, being able to picking up a Book of the Dead. Did buy a tiny Great Hall, so is going to try to do an expansion as well. And Blade Master now knows that there is units to the north over here. Mountain King does get a little bit of experience, but the Archmage more importantly gets up to level 4. So level 2 Brilliance Aura. We do have a Grunt now trying to take down the Scout Farm. Scout Farm perfectly placed by ToD to know that there is now an expansion attempt over here to the south by Remind. Remind getting level 3, but most likely did want to build this Great Hall in peace and not have the ToD try to push in. We do have sorceresses now in play, and without a single Spirit Lodge being built, only a second bestiary, I do not think Remind is going to be ready for this. Normally, most high-level players go single bestiary and single Spirit Lodge for Spirit Walkers in order to counter this. Blade Master now heading to the north. Three scout towers that were being constructed and all of a sudden being cancelled. No peasants to be found. Blade Master now forced to try to run away, getting slowed. Blade Master is in a little bit of trouble. Mountain King going to get off another bolt, and that Blade Master may not be able to get away in time. Staff of Teleportation down to 56, 40, 30 hit points, and falls to the focus fire. So great play coming in from ToD as he's able to focus down and take down the level 3 Blade Master. So now it's only left a level 3 Shadow Hunter as the Blade Master gets resurrected. No way to quickly use the Tavern to resurrect, and we do have that expansion near saturation at this point, and Remind trying to expand to the north. Mountain King wants to get to level 3, so Mountain King first must get to level 2 and will be creeping out this creep camp, this orange creep camp over here. No priests yet. A little bit of a surprise, as priests are normally brought out in order to heal up those units. We do have dual sanctums, and there are the priests with a single workshop now in play. Raiders perhaps should try to start ensnaring some units that are being reinforced, but now instead going to the north and wanting to make sure that that expansion does not go up. You cannot have a human out expand you by more than one expansion. And I hear a lot of popping on my end, and I'm not quite sure where that sound is coming from. Alright, anyways, ToD now trying to take down these towers. Will take down those towers. Shadow Hunter does have a Scroll of Town Portal, so we'll be able to use that Scroll of Town Portal and get out of here in a hurry. And we now trying to focus on that last scout tower. We're going to perhaps see a bolt on the Shadow Hunter in order to prevent this from coming back in. And Blade Master, a quick bolt, and now trying to get a healing wave on that one Raider, but is not able to stick around and is forced to pull back out. So ToD does not have any additional expansions at this point, and that popping sound is really irritating. I don't know where it's coming from. Hope you guys don't hear it. We do have a Remind now heading back and being respawned to the south. Gonna pick up a Scroll of Town Portal perhaps? No Scroll of Town Portal. Blade Master does have 2 Gloves of Haste and a Circlet of Nobility, so pretty good items, and now Wind Riders in the mix as well. Perhaps the Shadow Hunter and the Blade Master wants to get to level 4, and perhaps we'll creep out this red creep camp here. And we do have 2 watchtowers to the north, so no expansion attempt. And Mountain King should be close to level 3 at this point. And trying to get to level 3 on the Mountain King. Perhaps should pull back that Archmage. And we do have Remind pulling this red creep camp over here as well. Gonna get an ensnare on that Ogre Lord and focus down that Ogre Lord. And the Ogre Lord Let's see what item he's gonna drop. The Overlord drops. I'm not sure what he dropped. Perhaps the Shadow Hunter picked it up. A crystal ball, so a fairly useless item for the Shadow Hunter at this point. There's much better items being able to be dropped from that particular location. The additional Trapper goes down. Blade Master picks up a Scroll of Strength +2 and is now moving to the north to try to do some harassment. We do have this expansion is just too well protected, so MYM deciding not to go ahead and push there, and is gonna instead push on this expansion to the north. It looks like ToL wants to expand to the north, as there are 4 guard towers in play, and with True Sight, so that will be a little bit of a problem. Those towers, oh, nice critical strike, taking down one of those units, and is now pulling back once more. Not quite sure what he expects here, and he's now trying to focus down those units left and right, trying to getting ensnares off on those peasants as well. One guard tower is going to fall, another guard tower may fall, and Archmage is trying to push in over here, but those watchtowers are really guarding nothing, so nothing really lost or gained over on this neck of the woods. MYM, meanwhile, taking out these guard towers will get some additional experience, and takes down, loses a Wind Rider due to a guard tower. A little bit of a misplay there, especially as the Shadow Hunter is level 2 and level 4 and does have level 2 healing wave. ToL now trying to push back in on the north. Mountain King currently sitting at level 3 with a Rune Bracers and a Medallion of Courage, so great items as he tries to go ahead and push in. Spirit Lodge is in play, but the Spirit Walker is not going to be able to make it out. Does not have any scrolls of he does have a scroll of town portal. Not quite sure why he is not teleporting at this point. Gonna purchase a scroll of lesser invulnerability, and now town portal. Yes, we have a town portal coming in. We have a lot of sorceresses coming in as well, so there's gonna be a lot of units to try to counter. And here comes what may be the final fight. Mortars raining shards from the back. Spirit Link going down. Sorceresses trying to do a lot of damage. Wow, those flying machines, more than one, so will be a good counter to those Wind Riders. Healing wave going back and forth, and both sides taking a lot of casualties at this point. And peasants now coming in, and does have a lot of slow on them as well. There is a speed scroll currently being used, perhaps to try to take down that Archmage. Archmage trying to get focused down, but the Blade Master is slowed right now. Mountain King does have enough for for more bolts, and I think MYM is going to lose this fight, as MYM is now down to 43 over 70 food, and going to lose the Shadow Hunter. Down goes the Shadow Hunter at level 4, and that Blade Master really has nothing that can really kill, and MYM says GG, and ToL takes the 3rd and final game. So ToL beats MYM 2-1 in the best of 3 match from the Trophy of Legends, courtesy of the Shadow League. Hope you guys enjoyed the game.